Is this aired in the afternoon or the evening, or would you say like good evening, or
Is this your intro?
well, I assume
This
this
is poor.
this can be good.
This was a mistake.
Oh no, it's Macker Gamezilla.
I wouldn't mind a Guinness. That's a very festive jumper you're wearing, actually.
Yeah, I found out recently that Christmas is my aesthetic.
Fuck. Hello and welcome to the Mean Bean Machine. I'm Sean. I'm with I think you all know Owen and also Owen.
Lesser known Owen.
And also with us is Hollywood director David Lynch. Glad you made it today.
Okay.
Anyway,
Don't laugh at David Lynch.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
Should we make a distinction, since the people listening, they're now hearing three Irish voices. They'll, as far as they're concerned, there are three of the exact same people in the room. So should the other Owen get a moniker?
Can I get another name?
Yeah.
Macker.
Like I want a foreign sounding name.
Foreign sounding.
Macaroon. Hello and
Are you introducing us again? Is this the way you talk to people?
Chicken.
I have to apologise, listeners. I've got, as you can probably tell, a bit of a, what do you call it when you're all gunked up? I've got a bit of that Christmas flu.
Yeah.
So I'm drinking my witch's brew, and I hope to be tip top.
Lurgy.
Sean here is living in China at the moment. But both Sean and Macker here grew up where I did, same school and all that. And they were in the same band. What was that band called?
we started off as the Druids of Doom, and then we changed our name to Tony Diamond and the Sparkles.
Okay.
Mid-gig.
Were you Sparkles or were you Tony Diamond?
We were both Sparkles.
But now you're over in China, working with kids, which is fine. That's fine. Do the kids like video games?
They only like what's the one? Minecraft. They bang on about Minecraft all bloody day, and they'd have it on their iPads, they'd have it on their computers, they'd have it on their phones.
It's a sort of a blocks thing, is it?
I think it's like virtual Lego.
Is Minecraft in China definitely the same as Minecraft over here?
I don't know. I don't know what Minecraft over here is
They
like.
don't Elemental.
How do you
Very
think?
safe.
Do you think it's censored in China?
Minecraft.
Yeah.
Um,
Like they get rid of certain elements.
like take the blocky nipples off the blocky bangers.
Blocky Bangers.
Why would they take nipples off?
Wasn't Blocky
Because
Bangers
they-
in Glenroe? There's a joke. Literally nobody listening is going to understand.
You didn't see the new Paul Blart movie?
No, you're right.
Who is he? Is he the guy from The King of Queens?
He is, yeah.
Paul Blart Mall Cop 2.
They made a second one.
Did they?
Yeah, got through half an hour of it. It was rubbish.
Why were you even watching it in the first place?
It was on like the
It was
telly.
Is it? What's the telly like in China?
Well, it'd be all kind of streaming, like dodgy Netflix and dodgy.
Did you ever watch Chinese RTE?
CCTV, yes.
It's called CCTV.
It is, yeah.
Without any irony
it's
at all.
China Central Television, I think. Yeah, they have an English channel. They have a sports channel.
You've picked up a box of sweets, Macker, because you're not interested in what Sean's saying to you in response to your own question.
I was.
So
Just I saw them.
now you're going to have a sweetie each.
Oh, thanks. Are they? They're
Have a
Japanese
sweetie.
sweets, are they?
God,
Have a sweetie. I got these in Japan.
I'm gonna have to smell these first because
How long?
Just eat them.
How long have you been? You went to Japan ages ago, didn't you? And you've still got sweets.
They're fine.
Really tasty umami.
what?
That tastes like stock cubes.
It's because kids in Asia eat fucking weird things for fun. They eat corn on the cob as a treat, like sweets.
What? There's nothing wrong with that.
They eat seaweed as a snack.
Again.
I have visions of children running onto the beach on all fours and just gnawing it.
They have peanut pod flavoured fucking ice cream.
This is an Alan Partridge esque.
Are you trying to tell me that people on
I'm
the
just
other
saying-
side of the world grew up with different tastes and culture to ours? The fucking cheek of them. Let's get on the boat.
I've seen the big-eared boys.
I'm not criticizing it one bit, but
Well,
I just think it's
when
a
you
bit-
say it with a massive scowl on your
Yeah.
face, it sounds like a criticism.
and start flinging things around the room. You almost hit David.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry, Dave.
So you see, it's like,
Yeah,
Tell us other facts about Asia. Because we don't...
Facts.
Yeah.
what kind
Don't
of
waste my fucking time.
what kind of thing? Yeah, that's very broad.
Tell us about...
Tell us about the McDonald's.
The McDonald's, yeah, they're everywhere, but they do a lot of chicken, a lot more chicken on the McDonald's menu. Went into KFC one time and asked for chips, and they told me to go to McDonald's. So
Did they say it angrily? Did it make you feel small?
I went into KFC one time and asked for chicken, and they said they didn't have any. So
That was my first KFC experience in Ireland.
in Ireland.
When the first KFC opened here, I went and said, could I have anything? And they said no, because all we sell is chicken and we don't have any.
What's the weirdest meat you've had to eat?
Are insects meat?
Yes.
Huh?
That's quite a philosophical question. Are they?
I don't know. I've eaten like silkworms and crickets.
Were you in a POW camp?
No, just someone ordered them, and it was
Silkworms.
silkworms. Yeah,
Fucking hell.
a friend of mine from America was saying like, oh yeah, like there's just some things you can't do back in the States, and we said like what, and he said like get McDonald's delivered to your bed. And we're like what? Because you can get McDonald's delivered to your house, but if he knows that he's gonna be getting McDonald's breakfast the next morning, he'll leave his door unlocked and then put in the instructions, come into my room and put it beside my bed. So yeah,
It's one of those stories that you think, ha, brilliant, and then you think about it at all and you realise it's really horrible.
Have you done it?
no,
Is that because you sleep naked?
Is that because I just said it was horrible?
it's just it would be a
If
bit
he had
weird.
said, isn't it brilliant, just before that sentence, would you have said, oh yeah, I've done it loads of times?
No.
Oh, he's good.
Yeah.
Oh, he's good.
Marry me with my money.
I'm sick of Sean now. So turning to you, Macker.
Mhm.
So you're a teacher now.
No.
Well, you were a
I
teacher.
was a teacher. Yeah, you was. Alright, yeah. I was a teacher. I don't even want to tell you what my new job is.
And what did the kids like to play
In England,
in England? Your students.
my
What
students,
video games were they into?
they would have played a lot of Call of Duty, and they would have played an awful lot of FIFA, where they spent real money on fictional players. To
You can
No,
spend
but it's
real money
important.
now.
yeah, you can like
They've given us that opportunity.
they really have. Thank you, overlords at EA Games.
So
Yeah.
if you really want to get virtual
If you wanna
Messi
buy-
to like
Torquay.
Aston Villa, say for example, doing very well at the moment, but So if you wanted Messi, you could pay your own money to get him.
Yeah. You can get like one of the lads. I remember one lad told me that he'd spent 90 quid over the weekend on it. I know.
That's more than the game.
Yes. And no matter how hard they try, they'll never be able to buy Eddie McGoldrick or Alan Kernahan or
that's
any of the
never
other
enough.
greats, you know?
And what did you teach?
History.
So you know about history.
A little bit.
So, were the Egyptians aliens or what?
Yes. Alright, do you want to do a series of yes-no questions that demand no further explanation whatsoever?
About history?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's learn stuff.
Yeah. Was Jesus a carpenter?
Yes.
Okay.
Should the English feel ashamed?
Yes.
Good Lord, you said that with from the gut.
They don't know enough about what they did. So it was my job to go over there and tell them. Open up your books. Today we're going to learn about Cromwell.
And they just say, I love it. Seems like a pretty proper dude. Don't go to bed, Mum. I'm learning about Cromwell. Did you know he put those mix in their place, man?
Who is this guy morphing into?
I'm from England. So, Sean, would you say the people who made Flimbo's Quest would be childhood heroes? No, it's not funny. It's not funny because it's today's video game news.
Okay.
Even though it happened last week,
there.
over the festive period as well, which is very sad. But the lead artist on Flimbo's Quest was a man called Arthur Van Jol, and earlier this week, over the festive period, you know, swamp arse.
Like when you get really sweaty arse, like from sitting down for.
Yeah.
Okay. He didn't die from that, did he?
He died of swamp arse.
Terminal. He had a case of swamp arse so bad it killed him.
Shit.
But it just goes to show,
What
like,
does that look like? Is it just a really wet bum, like?
it just goes to show that, you know, like, you know, when people get swamp arse, they're like, oh, I got swamp arse. Oh. But like,
I don't think anyone's ever said that to me.
but a lot of people think, I'll just send down a baby wipe. But it just goes to show, if you got swamp arse, tell your doctor. Like.
But I always just assumed that there was one type of swamp arse. Like just because how many
Well,
variations can you have on a wet bum?
Well, this guy got terminal swamp arse anyway.
God rest his soul.
Rest the sweaty bum.
But there you go. That's important. And over the Christmas as well, which is
It's
always
very
tough.
sad for the family,
Always tough.
and especially because.
Well, you hadn't done anything since Flimbo's Quest, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
I associate swamp arse with remember Mumbles. I always assumed it was a guy who we went to school with who, if you ever sat in a chair after him, there was always like a kind
Like
of
the
a
snail
crack
trail?
line. Yeah.
Snail trail of
And
swamp arse.
he was a nice guy. He looked like Mo Sizlak, so you wouldn't want to have Mo Sizlak's sweat on
See,
your,
he should have talked
on
to
your
the doctor.
bum. He should have, but he didn't realise it was the 90s. People were very cavalier about swamp arse back then.
Was it the 90s? I suppose.
Well, it would have been the 90s and the early 2000s.
Yeah.
But then he got attacked by the seagulls.
That was very good.
Yeah,
They are attracted to swamp arse
I'd say so.
because it's like the ocean.
Video game controversy. Journalistic integrity.
Right, go and do a quiz. It's quiz time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you ready for a quiz?
Yeah, ready for a quiz.
Okay.
If what
I
do we
asked you
do?
if you're ready.
Yeah, but if like
This is
if we get the answer first, like is there like a call?
If you know the answer,
Do you just say
say
the answer?
woof.
Okay.
Alright.
So we'll just test woof.
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 Good. Okay. Here we go.
Maybe each team should have because
Yeah, Sean should
Just
have.
the-
I should have woof, and Sean should have like.
Okay. One does woof, the other one does bark. Bark. Okay, that's what I want.
Okay.
Who wants bark?
You have bark bark. I have woof.
okay,
So we'll just try that out now.
Woof.
bark.
Okay. Okay. If you needed some plumbing done, which video game
Bark, bark.
character would you call?
Mario.
I'm afraid it was Luigi.
Oh fuck. Mario. What a. Yeah. Okay. I'll give you that.
Okay. Name a Mortal Kombat
Woof.
character with more than 2 arms.
Bark. Scorpio.
I'm afraid it
Scorpion.
was Goro, guys.
What about the lad?
It's Goro.
Goro.
That's Goro there.
Not Scorpio.
So
Who's
it's-
Shiva? Is Shiva in Mortal Kombat?
No.
Are these all going to be video game based?
Are you serious?
No.
Right.
Go on.
Johnny Cage is a Mortal Kombat character who wears sunglasses. Name another person whose name is Johnny.
Woof. Oh. Johnny Ronan.
Can't take it.
Bark. Johnny Cash.
Hey!
They don't know who Johnny Ronan is.
I know. I don't know why I'm talking about Johnny Ronan.
Name a video game egg.
What bark? Dizzy.
Can I take it?
Dizzy the egg.
Can I take it?
No.
I'll give you a half, because I only heard one bark.
Woof.
Okay. Go on.
Kirby.
Oh my god.
If you had a point, I'd take it away from you. Right.
What was he then?
Dizzy the egg.
No, Kirby though.
Oh, Kirby.
Was he like a vacuum
What?
cleaner or something?
Kirby's a Kirby.
He is a Kirby.
He's a Kirby.
Is it a noun or a name?
Rayman. Rayman famously has a huge dick. What is the name of Sonic's sidekick in Sonic 2?
Bark.
Mm,
Bark. Tails. Miles Tails.
Okay, and the final question. You ready?
Yeah.
Name a video game.
Oh, bark.
Woof.
Oh, Tetris.
Hey! Okay, congratulations! Sean storms into lead with 2.5 points.
What do I get?
You get fuck all, man.
Did I not get any right?
You get fuck off. You got 1.
What about Kirby?
That
Whoa.
was poor.
Can we find out what Kirby is?
Kirby's a Kirby, I'm telling you. That's the answer.
Mm-hmm.
So, Sean, you'll be wondering what you won.
What did I win actually?
You've won a very prestigious prize. You are now a games journalist.
Get out.
Yeah. You're a games journalist now.
And what does that get me?
It means you have to review a game, but remember to have journalistic integrity and stuff like that.
Okay, right.
And all. And,
He's trained as a
and
journalist, so this is a good
Yeah.
step for you.
And the
This is a
game-
step in the right direction.
Yeah.
The game I want you to review is Japanese Rail Sim 3D Journey to Kyoto.
Okay.
Okay. So you just play away at that
Mm-hmm.
and give us your impressions.
Should we give him a couple of minutes so he can
3D.
think on it?
We'll chat away.
Okay.
Okay.
And if you have any insights on that game, let us know.
That I agree. Okay.
So, in the meantime, Macker, what's the most crack you've ever had in a church?
I did go to a really good funeral once.
Was it good?
It was really good. It was a funeral in Clonmel, and there were people. It wasn't in the church. It involved the church, but there was an awful lot of drinking going on around the body, which I hadn't had before.
Open.
They got laid out on a table, in a room in the house, and you went down, and people
Like they were in a casket, right?
No, like this is
Just
pre-removal.
Oh my.
So yeah, the body was laid out, and everybody was referring to the person like they were still, oh sure, he loves this tune, and I mean I was what was I, 17, 18. But yeah, it was that was good crack. That was good. It was a good way of, I can now look death in the face and you know, think I could have a pint with you experience.
How are you finding the game?
There's a lot. I'm back in the menu at the moment, so it does have a very interactive menu system going on. Because
Well, nice. I like that in DVDs.
I don't seem to
It's a good special feature.
buy the menu, which is like.
Now remember, you can make it 3D with that slider.
Oh.
You lost! Get away from it. So tell me, have you ever seen someone throw a tantrum playing a video game? Did you ever throw a tantrum playing a video game?
I have seen people throw tantrums playing a video game. Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Oh.
Like Sean right now.
I'm back in the menu, which
What's wrong with you?
Yeah. Remember? Yeah, playing Lethal Enforcers. Do you remember that game on the Sega Mega Drive?
It sounds like a Sega Mega Drive.
It was. It was really. It was good if you had two guns, but if you didn't,
Oh, was it light gun?
it was like that. But they won't know what that is. But if you didn't have two guns, you had to play it with like your joystick or your joypad, and that meant you kind of like every time you had to go across screen, you had to kind of trace the crosshairs across the screen. I'm playing it with a fella, and he didn't like me because I was a couple of years younger than him, and I was irritating. And every time I'd win, I'd let him know about it. So so Donna, which was his name, when I won for the final time, and he was humiliated because I was younger than him and because he was a small man, he punched me in the face.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, he did. I figured that, you know, I think that experience has stuck with him, you know.
I don't think so. I think you remember it. And he's just gone on to be a successful businessman.
He has gone on to be a successful
There
businessman.
you go.
Yeah.
How are you getting on, Sean?
There's a lot of reading, and since I didn't read the instructions, it's making this game. It's not your standard, like, Street Fighter when you can just go in and mash the buttons and stuff will happen.
You're a real game journalist. People are counting on you.
Yeah, I don't think this is Pulitzer Prize winning techniques.
People need to come away from this knowing if they should or should not buy this game.
I wouldn't buy
We'll
it.
come back to you.
I wouldn't buy it.
We'll come back to you. Drive the train.
The back of a pony trap.
What's happened, Sean? You've given up.
The train stopped, but it's not stopped where it's meant to stop. Don't buy this game.
Journalistic integrity.
Feedback.
Space F91 asks, who do you want to punch most? And who don't you want to punch most? Macker, you first.
I'd like to punch Bob Geldof the most, I'd say.
Who do I want to punch the most? Maybe John Terry. He just has a very punchable head that he probably punched me back twice as hard, but it would be nice to see him get punched really hard or to punch him really hard.
Okay. And who don't you want to punch most?
Me mum.
Gavin asks, where is the G-spot?
Does Siri know this?
Find out if Siri knows
Yeah.
where the G-spot is.
Siri, where is...
Sorry, Sean. I didn't get that.
Oh, Siri's sassy today.
Yeah.
Siri, where is the G-spot?
Yes, Sean. I'm not sure what you said.
If Siri doesn't even fucking know, then...
Just say Siri and then wait a second.
Does Siri know your name?
Yeah, it's just because it's saved in.
Alright, but if I said it into it, would it call me Sean?
Probably, yeah.
Piss.
Where is the G-spot?
I can help you find a place if you turn on location services.
Birdie asks, what was the first game you bought for yourself, and how did that affect your enjoyment of the game?
It's a very very earnest question.
What's the first game you ever bought at your own pocket money?
I would say X-Wing versus TIE Fighter for the PC was the first one I ever bought for myself.
Sounds exciting.
It was.
And with Star Wars fever back in the public consciousness now.
Topical of me. Yeah, it was a very... I bought it, I think I bought it after my birthday, and I got like a joystick, like a flight control joystick or something like that.
Did it tie into the Star Wars universe, or was it a standard joystick?
It was a standard one.
And did this, I know PC gaming could be a bit dodgy, did it work on your porn box?
No, it did. It worked. It was very, very... It was the same thing over and over again. I mean, it was the...
That's video games for you.
But it was... I mean, there's only so much...
I find that with films.
Huh?
When you watch a film again, it's just the fucking same.
I'm saying the levels were all very similar to each other. It's a space battle. You had to go and destroy the thing, and you did it sometimes with this thing, or sometimes you did it with the
So
other
were
thing.
you fighting against TIE fighters?
You could be a TIE fighter. You could be
Did
on
they
the
make the noise? I like the noise.
Yeah.
Swiffy asks, naffest Christmas present?
I just get quite a lot of books. Still get quite a lot of books.
What's the naffest book you ever got?
Well, I get quite a lot of because I used to teach history. My mum and dad think that all I want to read is history books, and they also buy the history books written by like Telegraph columnists, like really right wing histories. It was like, slavery wasn't so bad.
Egyptians weren't aliens.
Crazy people.
Sean, what's the naffest Christmas present you ever got? Let's not pretend you never got a naff Christmas.
The naffest, I think, it was like it was crayons on a
fuck
crap.
off. John O'Gannon 98 asks, who is your number one favourite DJ?
Otzi.
Sean?
I'd have to go with Otzi as well.
Great Trainers asks, which Hogwarts house do you think the Sorting Hat would put you in? Be honest.
Hufflepuff.
Oh, you sad prick.
I know. I always thought that.
Sean?
There's Hufflepuff, Gryffindor, Slytherin, and the other one,
Ravenclaw.
Ravenclaw. I'm born to be a Ravenclaw.
He was a pure Ravenclaw when he was younger. What would you be? Maybe a Slytherin.
Yeah.
Of course you would.
I did a quiz, and it was one of those, which house would the Sorting Hat put you in quiz, and I scored so high on Slytherin that it automatically phoned the police. Dave Clark asks, what's the best anecdote you have about the audience you watched The Force Awakens with?
Oh, fuck you, Dave Clark. The Force Awakens doesn't come out in China till January 9th, and I'm not allowed to go because my girlfriend wants to go with me, so thanks.
Have you seen it?
I'm sorry, can we just get over the fact that Sean won't stop talking about his girlfriend?
I know. It's like he saw a weakness in us, and now he's just pissing in the hole.
Yeah, he's just twisting a knife. What a cunt.
Is your girlfriend Siri?
Let's see now. Are you my
I'm
girlfriend?
not sure what you said there.
Oh, well.
Got women, huh? Force Awakened audience.
Have you seen it?
I did.
Did anything funny happen in the audience?
No, it was fairly... Well, I watched
the film.
I watched it with my ma and my dad and my sister.
Is that why he doesn't have a girlfriend?
What's
Because
that?
when he goes to the cinema,
Because I go on dates with my family.
who needs a girlfriend?
Family dates, and I buy my sister Jesus Bride outfit.
Who needs a girlfriend? I've got so many people standing around me.
Yeah. Who needs a girlfriend when you've got a sister? Who needs a girlfriend when you've got a sister? Who needs a girlfriend when you've got a sister? Who needs a girlfriend when you've got a sister? Who needs a girlfriend when you've got a girlfriend when you've got a sister? Who needs a girlfriend when you've got a sister?
Well, when I saw The Force Awakens, it wasn't a full cinema at all, even though it was only the second day it was out. On the row I was in, a bit down the way, there was a fella sitting by himself. And behind him, there were two fellas, and they were yap 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 yap. And I could just barely hear them. It wasn't a problem for me. I was just sort of aware. I think someone might be talking, but for the guy sitting nearby, he was in hell.
Yeah.
And eventually, he went, "I'm gonna shut the fuck up, guys." He had to step up to the plate. He had to be the guy. Have you ever been the guy?
I've moved passive aggressively.
pathetic.
I've moved passive aggressively. I've shaken my popcorn and I've moved to the other side of the cinema. And I might have thrown like an angry glance over my shoulder, but I've never been the guy who says, "Oi, governor,
Oi! Now! Have you ever been the guy, Sean?
No, I've done pretty much the same as Owen. I've moved, or else if they're on their phone and it's bright, I've like put my face sort of into their phone. Just to show
I'm
me.
imagining content like nose pushing against the
So
screen.
you just moved your face in front of their face. Because that's far more aggressive.
So this guy was the guy, and he said, "Shut up" to these fellas. And then when the film ended, they didn't stop. They just kept. So the film ended, and one of the two fellas ran down to the door at the exit and gestured, fists, like, "You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it, pal." Meanwhile, his mate, who was left back sitting in the seat, was gathering his coat, and just to throw a little bit of an extra dollop of cunty, he leans over and goes, "Sorry mate, we annoying you." You know? And this fella was already, like, he was a big nerd, but like berry nerd, sort of had the Brian Blesseds about him. And so the guy leans up and, "Oh, we annoying you." Kind of like Jabba's mate. And so the fella starts going, "Whoa, you're gonna fucking," starts swinging the fists, and the other fella instantly is like, and starts swinging the fists back. So I saw two grown men. "Oh, shut up."
Were they actually hitting each other?
Like just doing the barely like.
Oh, any face punches?
No, they just kept missing, and a lot of this like
Jesus.
yeah, and I just thought, I never seen two grown men swinging fists at the end of a children's space adventure before.
Really?
Yeah.
Like such as TH. I didn't know how to pronounce TH before I moved to China.
What do you say now?
I say the with a TH.
What
Instead
used
of
you say?
the.